There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, audio was not going through the stream. It wasn't picking up anything, so I had to forgo the usual opening. Strange. Indeed. All this time, Ryu, you've been streaming long enough that you would think you would have your stuff together, but evidently, you don't. Okay, putting that on charge. Anyway, what's going on, ladies, gentlemen, all you wonderful people in the chat room, all you great people and gotcha fiends alike. As always, it's your boy Ryu back once again with more FGO. For those that did not pay attention, or haven't been on in the past little while, there's going to be a bit of a difference today. For those who don't know, the Caldea broadcast is coming up 2 hours or so. I'm not in call. No, I am not in call. I am not in a call. I am not in call. No, I am not. So the Caldea broadcast is coming up in a few hours. And for right now, because we have the prologue for Lostbelt 3, I figured, why not go through the prologue for Lostbelt 3 right now, and when the broadcast starts, I'm actually bringing up the broadcast time separately, just to make sure that we're gonna be on time for this. Give me a quick second. FGO. What's up, guys? Here we go. 90flex US. Just getting everything started. Texas near the end. Didn't see the Funimation building that time. Ah, gotcha. Also, how you doing, Marth? I hope everybody's doing good today. Doing all right. Hold on, I'm just triple checking everything just to make sure we're all set up. No, this is not what I want. News. Okay, we got Unity, Delightworks. Alright, so yeah, this is, we're getting the VA for, Sakura, Mato, and, Mosh coming up. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. This is a what the fuck kind of start. Yeah, it is. It is. Indeed it is. Also, how you doing, you say? Hope you're doing well. So, I'm just getting all that set up. Trying to make sure I got the times right. So yeah, it would be approximately 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and yeah, that's pretty much gonna be all of that. So, let's say let's get started on the prologue reading for all this. Unfortunately, in my sleep-deprived state last night, I accidentally fast-forwarded through the first part of this. I'll be at work when it happens. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Wait, are you home right now, you say? You're home right now? Did you wanna hop on? Did you wanna hop in call, just hang out before you head to work, or what's up? I mean, it's entirely up to you, my friend. I have work at 3 p.m. and give me a sec. Okay. Alright, so without further ado... Alright, I gotta go all the way into material. Alright, here we go. We have the prologue to the Lostbelt. Beat me up, Scotty. Okay, hold on. We're bringing in Yusei, guys. Da 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 da. All right. Where's Yusei? There's Yusei. Calling you in, boy. Don't let you take pics of Japanese voice actor U.S. events. That's a good question. Oh wait. I see you say, but it did. Of course it did. I'm getting really sick. I'm getting sick and tired of like my thing muting you, dude. It always does this.
Yep. I had to change my setting though.
Gotcha. How you doing, man?
Nothing much. I am just chilling, watching random videos.
That's fair.
And folding towels.
Nice. So yeah, I'm just going through the prologue for Lostbelt 3 while we're waiting for all this to go down. I heard there's a lot. I heard there's a lot of reading, so I just decided.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's all there is though.
Oh, I figured. I'm just like, there can't be 2 hours of reading though, right?
I did this last night. I was gonna stream it though, but it was already too late because I was like I said I was closing. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just save the recording for when the actual Lostbelt starts though. But holy crap, I'm just gonna say, what the fuck, Gordle, what the fuck.
Well, I haven't seen any of it, so
I know. I'm not saying anything. All I'm gonna say is Gordle, what the fuck.
Okay. All I know is in my sleep-deprived state last night, I accidentally started up the first part after I ended stream last night and skipped through it, so I'm like, fuck!
Well, the first part really is just basically like a recap, like kind of a recap of like at the end of like Lostbelt 2 when you find those ruins.
Oh yeah.
So this one is actually pretty skippable in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I like to see what it's all about though. So.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's start up part 1. Let's see what we got. How long has it been since I left the colony of survivors? Oh, wait! We're following the guy that took the fucking motorcycle at the beginning of all this? Are you kidding me?
Wait, what was the motorcycle dude again?
So, remember, like, at the beginning of, like, Lostbelt 1, it showed it was this guy narrating like everything that happened following it.
Oh yeah, I remember now that dude.
I thought we completely dropped that part.
Oh no, man.
ATV once. Gotcha. Anime God Kid, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, that's right, and also Austrine, Emu Lapis, thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate that. I rated her last night, and then she's like, I need to give you a follow back since you rated me so many times. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. Alright. How long has it been since I left the colony survivors? I managed to keep a log for the first 30 days, but now it just feels like that I've lost the ability to keep track of time.
Well, time to drink my own piss.
Are you sure you're just not working a double shift? I literally had
too late.
Too late?
It's too late. He already Bear Grylls did.
Indeed. Never thought I'd see you at this hour. Nox, how you doing, man?
Oh, hey, Nox, what up, buddy?
I haven't seen you in forever. And yeah, I've been doing a lot more day streams as of late, just because I finally got my schedule fixed out and I can actually do more streams during the day now. So yay!
I would do more day streams though if my work schedules weren't so like erratic.
Work schedule. Work for Yusei.
Well, like I said, it's my boss who decides my schedules each week though, and it's always rotating.
That's fair. Isn't Bear Grylls some British adventurer? Kind of. Well, you know, life, work, fucking pandemic. Yeah, I gotta agree with you there, Nox. I agree with you there, my friend. In my defense, it's hard to count the days when we don't have nights anymore. It all blurs
Yeah.
together. Wait,
Also,
there's no such thing as night? Oh, this place would be my hell.
what's up, Nox?
Also, yeah, indeed. I still have no idea how things got to this point. But what I can say for sure is that somehow the sun is shining on every corner of the world at once. It sounds kinda sus. I blame Hana.
My piss has never been this yellow before.
Bruh. Nox is like, I missed that. With everything bleached white as far as the eye can see, you get numb to time as well as distance. My food and water are starting to run out.
Time to drink my own piss.
Once they do, that'll be it for me. No! No, random adventurer, listen to you say.
I mean, Bear Grylls did it. You could do it too.
At least my old motorcycle is still purring like a kitten. I never expected the solar generator to work this well or for this long. Wait, you put a solar generator onto a motorcycle?
That's not gonna last long.
Damn. Give this man a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit.
It only works during the day.
It proved you can ride an old motorcycle from Australia to North America as long as you have a surface to ride on and a solid engine. What the fuck? This should not make sense.
Yeah, they said it was always daytime. Oh.
And the other days it's sad. Head pats for Nox. Head pats for Nox. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, my the theater I was gonna go watch Heaven's Feeling canceled because of the got locked down again. So fuck.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, man.
Got a refund. So instead, I'm just gonna go to Little Tokyo to that Gundam pop-up store that's in Little Tokyo.
Nice. Make sure to pick up some Gunpla.
I might pick up the Real Great Force Impulse.
Nice. All I drive over seems to be endless white wasteland. No, maybe wasteland isn't the right word. It's more like pavement without so much as a single crack or seam to be seen. Do you know what this means? In this world, there's no such thing as road construction.
In this world where there's no water, you just gotta keep drinking your own piss.
Damn. Anime jungle. It's nothing like a desert either. There's just nothing here. I don't even get that natural sort of austerity wastelands give off. It's not so much that it seems like its life's died out, as that it never existed to begin with. Case in point, I've not seen even a single sign of death or decay this whole time. They sell Gunpla and other anime goodies? Ah, Gunpla. Not a single
I've been there several occasions, though. Mainly whenever I'm going... Mainly whenever I went to Anime Expo there. And that one time when... Well, one time when I hung out with Commander when we went to the Babylonia premiere.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds... I wish I had a store like that around where I live.
It's pretty okay. I mean, the area's a little kind of a pain to get to, though, but it's not that bad.
Fair. Not a single corpse, no plants, no animals, no insects, not so much as a microbe. This isn't a dead world, it's an empty one. There's nothing. Not even bacteria to make food spoil. It feels clean. Too clean. When I said that we needed to cure this world of the Rona, this is not what I had in mind. Was that too soon?
20
minutes to browse the place? Dang. If that was too soon, then I apologize, guys. I fully understand. No, do not skip.
I'll be right back.
Okay, never mind that last bit. You must be more tired than I thought. Getting nearly sensitive. I'm getting overly sensitive. I can see an unnatural shape just up ahead. Probably more remnants. I think I'll rest there today. Maybe there'll even be some food left if I'm lucky. Too much of a hermit to go visit anywhere? If it wasn't for my job, I would pretty much be more of a hermit. Remnants. Remnants in this case are areas that somehow escaped the reset. Or, well, more places that remained in part despite being reset. Because of COVID? Yeah, that much remains true for a lot of us. The colony I left behind was situated in one such remnant. If any satellites were still intact, we might even have been able to find and connect with other survivors. Not that it would have made us any less powerless to fix all this. After all, if that tree were to attack again, humanity would be well and truly gone. So what you're saying is, the trees are to blame. Survivors, 0. Signs of people having been here, 1. A single message. No food, sadly, but any port in a storm. Besides, just seeing artifacts of civilization like this again does wonders for my morale, even if it is gutted ruins from a brutal invasion. Oh yeah, this is the same thing this is the same thing we found before we visited Scandinavia. I shrug my shoulders as I sit down on what used to be a sofa. The shrug is just a desperate ploy to convince myself I'm calm, but strangely, it still helped. I play back the only message data to be found. It is essentially the same as all the others out there. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Run away. Run away. Run away. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Why? 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 No, no, no. Help me, help me, help me. Please forgive me. There it is again. Why? Why were these people attacked? Why were they erased? I did my best to recall that day calmly and objectively. The year when Earth fell to invaders from another world. Oh god, they're falling from the sky! Truth be told, we had time to prepare. Maybe it was only 12 hours, but it was still time we could have used. Missed so much messages on the Discord? Oh, dang. I know that feeling, Nox. On that New Year's Eve, we lost every satellite around the world in an instant. In consequence, we were not able to observe a single cosmic ray even as the whole world was reduced to a blank dust-gray sphere. I know now that it was a membrane in the sky, a dome of sorts made by the tree's branches that was placed over the entire world. But we weren't exactly in a position to sit down and take stock of what happened on that day, not with all the crazy things going on. 12 hours later, Armageddon. I would love an anime OVA of just this entire event. I think it'd be so cool. A total slaughter. A massacre on an unimaginable scale. Uncountable tree things descended on the Earth like so many tentacles from space. Nani?
And I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Hey, Nox! Thanks for the 200 bits, man. I appreciate it. It's been a while, so why not? Nox, thank you. I appreciate it.
Ew.
They crawled across the world, finding and exterminating all forms of life. All forms of life with unerring accuracy and unnerving tenacity, killing almost every human on the planet over the course of 3 months.
You gonna stream it now?
Like, no joke. I want an OVA of these 3 months. Come on, come on, Delightworks. Come on, Aniplex. Give this to me.
So you just want to see anime Bear Grylls? Got it.
Hey, you say, do you think Nox is asking? You say, do you think I still have that hype train conductor badge on your stream?
I have no idea.
After that, the trees just...
Maybe?
I would assume so. I don't think stuff like that goes away. After that, the trees just disappeared, returning to the sky and leaving behind a blank, desolate world. Even now, thinking about it makes me tremble. Not at the revelations that aliens really did exist. Not even the realization that our world, our civilization, had been erased and would never return.
They took our germs!
They took their gems! No, what scared me was those trees' tenacity. The way they extended their branches to destroy a person's heart with a single stab. Nani? Upon their death, people would instantly turn to dust, their agonizing screams still echoing around them. The hell? Are these the trees of Thanos? There were no exceptions. Even though these aliens possessed weapons of such destruction large enough to blot out the sky, they chose not to use them. Instead, they went out of their way to erase billions upon billions of people one at a time. They were like some kind of twisted artisan burning with perverse passion for their craft. God damn it, Zabon! Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives. Indeed, Nox. Those of us who did survive, like myself, only managed to do so by being in hidden underground facilities at the time. How seeing a girl cosplaying the Vitch let such a big impression on you? Eh.
I mean, it must have been a pretty good cosplayer then.
The Tamamovich. Dizziness starts to overwhelm me. Maybe I've been under a lot more strain than I realized.
Spleen failing, glutenizing.
Thigh cramping. I'll just rest up here for today. Tomorrow, I'll set back off on my journey of wishful thinking. I may not have much food left, but assuming I've stayed on track, I should be at my destination soon. It's the last place any of our satellites caught on camera. The only place in this whole world that hasn't been white cleaned. An area in southern Nevada.
Vegas.
Well, would it be... Can you imagine? Oh, it is Area 51. Of course it would be.
The raid on Area 51. This is why people were raiding it, man.
They knew it was coming. We saw it happening.
Don't forget to Naruto run so you can dodge their bullets.
You all know your Naruto running, right? That's right. My destination is the Air Force base known as Area 51. Signed, David Bluebook. Nox, time to raid! Alright, so that was the first part of the prologue that I accidentally skipped over the other day. Last night, in my sleep-deprived state. Alright. Part 2 of the intro. Last time I went to Vegas at the end of 2017. I've never been to Vegas.
Oh, my brother been to Vegas once.
Ah, big boy Gordolf.
Oh yes, it's me. Rest in peace, Sir Sean Connery.
A moment of silence in the chat for the one and only Sean Connery.
I forgot in my playthrough, I always give him the Sean Connery voice.
Never change that. Never change that.
Doing that makes me like Gordolf more now, for some reason.
He's basic. He. It's the meme. I like Gordolf. Gordolf is growing on me.
Exactly.
He is growing on me. I will say that. Did we drive into a whole other world when I wasn't looking? It was nothing but clear skies as far as the eye could see just a moment ago. Now, I've got an announcement of my own. I estimate the border has about an hour until it sinks. Yeah, just one problem. There's no land to go back to. We're smack dab in the middle of the North Sea. Da Vinci, can we still initiate a zero sail here? Surely they must be preferable to sinking to our deaths. We can't! The formulas won't be stable enough on water! We'd have to rewrite the software from scratch! Hang on.
Useless.
We're getting a call. Well, I mean, movement. Teleportation and movement really don't go hand in hand. Star Trek taught me that one.
I just like how Holmes calls her useless.
Go ahead and open up a line, Mr. Mounier, and hurry. Da Vinci's no use to us, right?
See?
I forgot about that!
Da Vinci just got awkward.
That is an insult to Da Vinci. Hot damn. That is a burn. Right, on it. CQ. This is the Wandering Seas dock. Do you read me? That vessel. That would be called a ship, right? No, wait, not a ship. Oh,
No spoiler, this is actually a girl.
Wait, what?
This is actually a girl talking.
Oh, this is a girl. Okay, thank you. That vessel. That would be called a ship, right? No, wait, not a ship. Oh, I see, a tank. Rational? Yes, very rational. A ship is unnecessary for a zero sail, but I say you have no sense for design. Damn.
Oof.
And then you ended up stranded on a planet. Ah, good old Star Trek. Indeed. It might as well be a large metal coffin. Nothing charming there at all. I'm sorry, do you not know the history of Chaldea with coffins? It's just our aesthetic.
More like fetish.
Possibly. Be honest, you never would have made it back without my paper moon, would you? Still, a fine job making it all the way here. Everything is proceeding within my calculations. It's coming from the Wandering Sea, but where? Where? Right in front of you. Oh, hang on, let me clear the fog. It should be easier to see then. Coffin fetish? That would be bizarre.
I mean, what?
But would it be the strangest fetish? Let's be honest. Okay, maybe. Proceed on your current course, though you may want to reduce your speed, and be sure to give thanks. Alright, this will be the first time in over 2,000 years that this island has revealed itself on a day other than December 31st. I feel honored.
I'm gonna tell you, this chick's a total mood.
A total mood?
Yep. She's a mood.
Okay. Welcome to the Primordial Magecraft Workshop, the Baldanders of the Wandering Sea. My name is Sion Eltnam Sokaris. I am a Spiritron hacker who escaped to the Wandering Sea when I predicted that the world was about to end. I've been waiting for you. Being the Atlas Institute's last remaining member, the Wandering Sea higher-ups entrusted me with the project of writing this bleached Earth problem. Neat. Can you let us in, please?
That's exactly what she's doing.
Okay, I know that was just a moment ago, but... Foe! You say you are the foe expert. What is the translation?
Foe! What the bloody hell just happened, foe?
Here's some kibbles and bits, foe. It'll help you calm down.
Foe! Don't tell foe what to do, foe! But I shall take the kibbles.
Enjoy, buddy. Seems like a year ago, right? Indeed. Well, we followed the directions that bizarre transmission gave us right to this lump of rock. Now, can you tell me what this is about, Da Vinci? I'm glad the border isn't bobbing around like a damned cork, but we have been sinking these last few minutes. Have we been sinking these last few minutes, or haven't we? I have the same question. It seemed to me like the border sank underwater before it emerged on the surface. Don't look at me, I didn't do anything. Once we got to those rocks, it felt like the currents kind of carried the border the rest of the way. Looks like I tried to steer us, but the currents were just much too strong. The border sank about 40 meters, but then popped up a good 30. I think we must have gotten into the Wandering Sea from underneath, since I don't exactly see a front door. Perhaps that is how they go about docking ships here, or how they keep ordinary ships away. Sounds right to me. I just wish she'd given us a little heads up. Done. Does that mean we can go outside now? Then does this mean we're at the Wandering Sea's docks? That would appear to be the logical conclusion. The issue at hand, however, is... Are we sure this is the Wandering Sea? And how do we know it's safe outside? Moonier, fire up every sensor we've got. I want to know everything going on outside the border. Gordov would be one of those people that is very, very, very suspicious about everything. Gordov would probably be a hermit in these times. Also, can I say, it was just hilarious seeing him in... the fact that we run into him in Summer 3 was hilarious.
I still so said what did the master new farms really meh? Well, blame Galahad.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Blame Galahad, and they actually do make her somewhat better, like in the later Lostbelts too.
But, I mean, I look at it this way. On the silver lining, currently, in this reality, MASH has the only access to a VR headset. That is a rare commodity in this world.
Until we get Summer come away with her VR headset and her Beat Saber.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she does that. Can't wait. Roger, but I've already been doing that. I'm not picking up anything at all. Not a damn thing. Shock. Testing. Can you hear me over there? I'm afraid the Wandering Sea cannot be observed by any means created by or relying upon science, not even partially. I would give up on trying to see what is going on outside that hunk of metal you have been riding around in. None of your sensors will see anything here. Damn.
Science get wrecked.
Tell me, VR headset, tell me, does she have to connect to Facebook to play games? So stupid, right?
So stupid.
What? You connecting to Facebook in order to play VR games? So stupid, so weak. So weak.
You just need Google account.
Google account is internet equivalent of MSG.
Or is it?
Only one way to find out. Besides, danger is a no-no here, and there's no way there would be anything wrong with my calculations. Oh, she's gonna be fun. Right now, this is the most peaceful, happiest, scariest island in the whole world.
Tijuana?
Damn.
She said happiest place on Earth.
Fair. That's the voice we heard earlier. How can it be how can it be peaceful and scary? At any rate, come on out, visitors. I did not open up my darling secret base today just so you could hole up in that big metal box of yours. Well, what should we do now, everyone? Since our sensors are blind, someone's gonna have to take one for the team and poke their head outside. I nominate Holmes. Damn. Agreed. You can always use your Baritsu if things get dicey. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I actually can't use Baritsu just yet. At this point, I dare say you could outfight me, Director.
Oof.
Surely you're joking.
Ah, man. Lostbelt 2 is a hell of a drug.
Nox, the happiest place on Earth. My bed. Good point. Holmes is going to need some more time to recover from the injury he sustained in Scandinavia. So then, as the only combat-ready servant here, I should be the one to... Let's go say hi together, Mosh. Right! I was just thinking the same thing, Master. Foe! 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 I think Foe wants to come along, too. Well then, I'm coming too. I'm way too curious to just stay on the border. Friend or foe, the Wandering Sea is still a mystic among mystics. No way would I pass up the chance to check out the place that still has mystics from the Age of Gods.
Oh, smells food.
What kind of food do you smell, Foe? Is it meat?
Foe! Food that goes into Foe's tummy and then comes out his poop hole. Foe.
Truly, your powers of deduction truly are amazing.
I meant, he's one of a kind.
Wait, can she leave the border? I think she could. Well, Da Vinci's been outside the border before.
And just that she needs to come back to the border to recharge, I believe.
She needs to boot up and stuff. You're better off not getting mixed up with those places, if you ask me. They even say the clock tower is an inhospitable hell when you get right down to it. Waver, is this true? Yes. Well, there you have it. I see you plebes know your place. I'm sorry, did you just call us plebes, Gordolf?
Yes, he did.
How dare. I see you plebes know your place, in your own way. You're quite right, Mounier. One should never move past one station to peer into the secrets of magecraft or the organizations that keep them. The moment you do, you'll be so shocked by how vastly they overpower you that you may find yourself bedridden and half mad for a month.
Speaking from experience, huh?
Gordolf, tell me. You can tell us, Gordolf. Where did the Mr. Big Bad Mage touch you? Did he touch you in the brain? Did he touch you? Did he touch you in the esophagus?
You don't want to ask him.
Did he touch you in the esophagus? Did he turn you into a chimera and then change you back again in order to get an A grade for his class?
Or did he do the thing where the dog says Edward?
Damn. Okay, wait, a crappy OS. Well, if he is the Gordolf I think he is, then he was on the Apocryphal world and his father was Siegfried's master. Yes.
Yes, I believe that is true. Or at least related to him in some way.
I think he was the son. I could be wrong, though, but who knows. It's all risk and... Sorry.
That's good. I'd say I forgot.
Me too. It's all risk and no reward. Curiosity isn't what killed the cat. It was fear.
No, it was COVID. I went, what?
Damn. However, as we humans are not cats, it is possible to overcome those fears, much like I did. Oh, wait. Gordolf. Oh my god, you're serious, aren't you?
Fuck, I forgot how that quote went. Let your anger be like a monkey in a piñata, hiding with the candy, hoping the kids don't break through with the stick.
What the fuck? I forgot about that. Well, he could be another version of him, multiverse, damn it. Well, it's not the same guy, though. The music from Apocrypha was a completely different guy.
essentially.
Moshkiri Light, Moshkiri Light, Ryuzaki. I hereby authorize the two of you to investigate whatever lies outside. Once you're certain that there is no danger, call for me right away. Oh, and try to stick close to the border, would you? You should be no more than a 5-second sprint from here at the most. Roger that. All right, I'm gonna open the border's port hatch now. Are you ready, Master? Hey, Juan, how you doing? All set.
Juan?
All set here. I've got your backs. I've got your backs. I may not be much use in a fight, but I can make damn sure nothing gets by my defenses. Thank you, Da Vinci. Opening the hatch. Now. Come at me, you baldander sons of bitches. I will show you the might of my giant BT stick. Give him the staff, Da Vinci.
Or she could just go step on its foot.
What the? Are we in a mine shaft?
No. There's no diamonds in here.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you mined most of them. We need to get back to that world one of these days.
Whatever.
It's incredible! Wow, this place is amazing! Look, Mosh! Look, Ryuzaki! Oh, this is like top-shelf secret base stuff! It's like a picture book come to life! Whoever designed this must have been such a dummy! I'm sorry, what, Da Vinci? Couldn't sleep until 4 in the morning? Oh, I've had those nights, Juan. And Cordolph was soon today? Maybe? I don't know. Whoa! Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. We need a full picture of you. Okay, purple hair, giant twin tails. Do I see glasses?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. How are we rating her, chat room? I'm gonna say a 7. One. Hello, nurse. In this case, mage.
I'm gonna give her a 9.
Yeah,
Why.
I give her a 7 or an 8 right now, but let's just see. Calling it, she is gonna be a traitor. Did not follow the story on FGOJ. Okay, we'll see, Nox. Thanks for the kind words. I must be doing pretty well if the great Leonardo da Vinci, famous genius and notorious problem child, would speak like that about me. Wow! Damn! Wait, is that really Da Vinci? Isn't she a little off? Too girly? Just a little too high spec? Hey, you there, Master Ryuzaki? Is that girl there really and truly Leonardo da Vinci? I sure am. I'm a Da Vinci backup unit made by the one and only Leonardo da Vinci herself. What about you? Are you the girl who contacted us? Oh, right. I was so surprised by Girl Vinci here that I forgot my manners. Cut and take 2. I love her. I love her already. I am Sion Eldenham Sokaris, an alchemist here to mess with you guys on behalf of the Atlas Institute. Wait, mess with us? What? I don't like where this is going.
Just keep going.
Oh, I also made Trismegistus in the paper moon you were manhandling just a few moments ago. Wait, she made Trismegistus? Damn.
And the paper moon.
Damn. Well, I knew about the paper moon. I didn't know about Trismegistus. Why can't she be the next director? Well, let's not jump to conclusions yet. Yet being the operative word here. So, I am here to collect damages you owe me for copyright infringement. It totals to about $790 million, so... I'm sorry. Are we being blackmailed? Yeah, you guys are boned. Whatever human rights you think you had are gone. Do you know what this means, Ryuzaki? It means
Hey,
I
Ryu.
own you. Lock, stock, and barrel, baby.
Hey, Ryu, give me $5.
That's
Give me $20.
that's that's funny. That's funny. Gilgamesh! Remember that 30% of the treasury of remember that 30% of the treasury of Babylonia that you owe us? We're gonna need about 1% of that.
And he doesn't give it. Nope. He's not gonna give shit.
Wait, you signed the contract, damn it! Come on, Gil!
He made the contract.
I will give you Altria.
And she will go and cut off your head.
Fuck. I'm boned either way. So, mind just signing this contract here for me? I'm sorry, what? Is your name Cube? I hereby confess to using Miss Sion's intellectual property without express permission. I also absolutely saw the end of humanity and such. Therefore, until repayment of said aforementioned unrepayable debts, I, Ryuzaki, do hereby offer up the following: my body, my soul, and each and every one of my worldly possessions, past, present, and future, throughout the universe to Sion. What the fuck? Is this a marriage contract?
She just made you her bitch.
Damn.
She theoretically bent you over.
What the fuck? There you go. Mine just signing here, 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 and here. Initial there, too. Say, mine being modded? Are you into mecha? Bioengineering? A mixture of both?
Yes.
Oh, what the heck? We can just throw them all in. Do not worry. It will not hurt at all. What the fuck? Wait. What? What in the fuck? Just kidding. You do not only owe me anything. I was only messing with you.
Got him.
Okay, you're messing with me. Okay, just don't sign the fucking contract. As long as she doesn't have you under contract, you're in the clear.
You realized she was just holding a chart. It was just a pictograph, right? It's that thing, the Draw My Thing app.
Still don't sign it. Don't trust her!
It's perfectly fine. Don't be a fucking baby.
What the fuck? Besides, I was using old Zimbabwean dollar value, so you could totally have paid it back anyway.
See?
I am not familiar with this currency, Dikamuhiki, that you are talking about.
Dikamuhiki, now that's just racist.
Fo.
Fo, how racist of you, Fo.
Juan's like, but she is cute, Ryu. Cuteness? Actually, damn, cuteness actually does play a factor in it. Fuck! Sorry, I might have gotten a little carried away there. You will have to forgive me. I've never actually done this before. I know I sort of struck first, so to speak, when I contacted you earlier. So I was...
So she is Han Solo because he shot first.
Hey! So I was being all formal to try and put you at ease. But as you can see, I'm not really like that. Just your everyday, mild-mannered alchemist here. That makes sense. You spoke so fast I didn't really realize it right away. But there's no way anyone from the Atlas Institute would be so quick to pull out a contract. I see. An advanced technique designed to better break the ice during our first encounter. Mosh, do not follow this example. She's kind of like a grown version of Wu. What? She is solo. I don't know about that. I get the feeling she's not one for lying. Alright, let me introduce myself again.
My name is Sion. Welcome to the Wandering Sea, Caldans. Leonardo da Vinci, Mosh Kyrillite, Ryuzaki, and...
Oh, foe! You may call me Supreme Mega Overlord Foe. I am the overlord of this Overlord Troop Foe.
And if you don't give him kibbles and bits, he gets really nasty really quick. Ain't that right, Foe?
Yes, that's right. Hand over the kibbles or I will poop in your pillow, Foe.
I did not see that animal mentioned in any of our data. I wonder if he is someone's familiar.
Foe! No, foe is no one's familiar foe. Everyone is foe's familiar foe.
I can sense a modicum of intelligence from it, like an AI that just started learning.
Foe, I am offended you only say modicum foe. I am the most intelligent being in this series, foe.
Look, Foe, kibbles and bits.
Foe, see? This human here is my bitch, foe.
Jesus Christ.
Oh well, no problem. I already have a pretty good idea of who you guys are.
Foe is the alpha and the omega foe.
I can only imagine like what she's gonna react to when she sees frickin' Holmes.
I have not seen what has become of the outside world myself, but I do know what happened to Colony on the first day of 2020.
The Rona hit.
Damn.
You haven't seen the outside? Does that mean you have no immunity to the atmosphere? Oh no, I'm completely healthy. You have to be in good shape to use memory partition at a halfway decent level after all. I just meant I did not have a need to go outside. Sorry for the misunderstanding, Mosh. So, who is in charge right now? From what information I have, it should be Da Vinci here, but given she has the whole kid thing going on, I assume that is no longer the case.
Prepare to be slightly or majorly disappointed. You could say that Foe is a beast. I see what you did there, Nox. Well done. Well done. Très bien. Très bien.
I must have a gap in my information somewhere. Better get that sorted.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm impressed that you picked up.
Why you say don't?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't. Do we have Yusei do this?
I don't know. Do you want me to?
You know what? Screw it. Hold on. I'm pulling up share screen so you can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have my mic on though, so. Well, okay.
Juan, do it, pussy.
What the fuck? I only see half the screen.
What?
It's like very, very small.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. What the fuck? Weird.
Yeah, it's only a box. I'll just have to freaking full screen it.
Yeah, I'll. It was that on my end. Let me try one more time. All right, let's try that again. What the fuck? It's only going half screen on you.
Oof.
That's so dumb. I guess we can do it later. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Technology fucked us on this one.
Figuratively and literally. Trebek.
Bruh.
Unless you want me to read this from the freaking Twitch screen.
Are you comfortable reading it from the freaking Twitch screen? Go right it. Go
I'm
right.
impressed you picked up on that. You look like a girl, and it would seem that you are, in fact, something of a girl.
What the fuck? God damn it, Gordolf.
Indeed. The master/amateur mage, the demi-servant girl, and the capable the technical advisor. And your phone is slowly charging, by the way. Are merely my subordinates. Who am I, you ask? Why, surely you need not ask.
Oh God, help us.
'Cause I'm bringing sexy back.
Oh God, no.
I am Caldea's new director, and the man who will, one day resurrect the golden age of the prestigious music estate. Gordolf Music at your service, ladies. Feel free to swoon over my sexy.
God damn it. And don't fall in, Marth. She's like, God damn it, what?
I see that you have been attracted to my sexy nature, milady.
God damn
I
it.
just don't have my fedora. I see you are surprised that I'm still alive. I know that crest and that uniform. It would seem you truly are a mage of the Atlas Institute. The man, the myth, the legend, Gordy.
He is the man, the myth, the legend, the race car driver of the Fate franchise, Gordy!
Oh, I'm bringing sexy back.
Apparently, yes, he is. It's on his Tinder profile.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Take your time.
So, yeah, you can take your period though, because I'm still gonna go shave in just a moment though.
Okay, sure. You say as Gordolf, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody give him a round of applause.
You'll be hearing more of that on the playthrough that I'll be doing.
Go check him out on his playthroughs. They're always fun. They're always fun with that. That means it should have been absolutely trivial for you to predict the terrible tragedy that befell my Chaldea with your fancy parallel thought acceleration. Why the epic music? Because Gordolf needs something. I am keenly aware of how I fell for Koyanskaya's I am keenly aware of how I fell for Koyanskaya's devious scheme, and so inadvertently allowed the critters to carry out their plan. Well, at least he's admitting his mistakes. I can't frickin' time zones. No doubt I was the first one to be killed off in Atlas's... prognostications. The quickest way to ensure a plan's success is to take out your opposition's genius commander, after all. But Holmes was right behind you. But, as you can see, I survived! For no matter how poor the mad conditions, how dire the weather, or how far behind I may be, I will never retire before the race is over.
Ah, you are Gordolf, right? I'm not surprised you are still alive given your specs.
I'm sorry, what?
Keck W.
I'm sorry, what? She actually expected him to live? Huh?
Keck W.
Huh? You're not? He is kind of looking cool right now and then that.
Your odds were not good, but they were also not zero. I figured you would make it out of there as long as you had solid help and backup. She pretty much called it. Holy shit. No, it was
Oh, here we go.
No, it was the servant behind you that surprised me. Would you mind telling me your name?
Ah, yes, I do beg your pardon. I was preoccupied with keeping our new director safe since he insisted on venturing out to see what was going on for himself. I am Sherlock Holmes, a ruler. As you are the successor to the great Atlas Institute, I trust that is all the introduction you need.
Wait, you already know who I am? Even for a famed detective, it seems just a little suspicious that you already know that much about me.
Elementary, my dear Sion. Your middle name, Eltnam, tells me all that I need to know. Oh, Holmes is about to Holmes this bitch. From there, all I need to do is contrast your behavior with our current situation, and the answer all but presents it. BS, you're just BS, you're just quoting from her file. Oh, here we go. You touched Tri-Hermes when you snuck into Atlas. No, don't go giving the game away, Mr. Ryuzaki. Oh my god, so good. Wait, Holmes sus? Never.
You touched Tri-Hermes? Now I see. This must have been during the Sixth Singularity.
Wait, how does she know about this? Oh, wait. Didn't they get the files from Calder? They should have, yeah.
I read about that in the report to the Mages Association.
Hey, I literally just said that.
So, you managed to touch Tri-Hermes directly without losing your mind, huh? Really now? No wonder you are the pinnacle of intelligence among servants. You and I are gonna get along just fine.
Hands off my Holmes. What? Who is this small child? Is this child a boy or a girl, though? I guess we shall find out.
Come on, Sion. How much time are you gonna waste talking? You want me to give this ship a tune-up, right? Hurry up and get the crew off it already.
Stare.
What? Do I have something on my face? You're kind of rude, aren't you?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. She a fan? I guess.
You don't have to apologize. I already know humans are rude. It's in your nature.
All that magical energy. Are you a servant? Does this mean the Wandering Sea is also capable of summoning servants?
Yeah, I snuck a peek at Caldea's system, came up with my own take on it, and somehow managed to summon a single servant.
Oh, wait.
Does that... She has a command seal on her arm. Holy crap, how did I not notice that? I needed someone who could watch my back and also make sure I would not break it.
How did she do that? She's a genius. I'm assuming.
I mean, I could draw blueprints all day on my own, but what good is that if nobody actually builds any of it, right?
So who's the kid?
I'm still amazed that you managed to summon heroic spirits somewhere besides Chaldea. Hello there, servant from the Wandering Sea. My name is Mosh Kyrie Light. May I ask who you are? You don't have to tell me your true name. I'm no one. I don't have a name. If you have to call me something, just call me Nameless. Now get everyone out of here, Sion. I can't call everyone else with all these people. I can't call everyone else with all these people in the way. This is painful to look at. It's worse than watching coral reefs die. What happened to this ship? I can hear her crying in pain. I need to fix it now before I go insane.
Nameless is already taken. Try again, kid.
Whoops, looks like someone got up on the wrong side of the bed today, huh, Captain? Ah, well, guess I'm unable to blame you since you are even shyer than me.
Wait, what?
Captain? Is that some sort of joke? Are you mocking me? Well, what else can we call you? Would you prefer Prince? Fine. I guess Captain works since we have more guests now. At least it's better than Prince.
Captain Nemo. Nemo? Nemo's the newest one in this. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Understandable. And also, JGN, thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. Prince. It would seem you added something to that servant spirit origin. Am I correct, Miss Sion?
Yeah, a phantom spirit. One cannot summon a decent heroic spirit without Masha's shield, you understand? Since I was missing powerful holy relics like that, I had to make do with whatever I could scrounge together to make a spirit origin.
Ah, so she basically Shinjuku'd this shit.
But do not ask me to reveal his true name. That is something a servant should choose to do.
Fair enough. Yeah, no spoilers for JP in here, please.
Once Captain trusts you guys, I am certain his identity will become clear. Phew! Ba-ba-ba! Anyway, right now it is just me and Captain here. I promise there is nobody else around, so feel free to bring the rest of the Shadow Borders crew along. I prepared a room for the staff where they can relax and rest up, but I'm afraid I will have to ask all of you to join me for a little longer. I can imagine how exhausted you must be and would love to sleep on a proper bed, but that must wait. This is just the entrance, see? Come on, and I will take you to the command room.
Shock! Oh. Noise! What in the world? Oh my god, it looks like the command room. It looks like Caldea's command room. Maybe better. Wonder who the summon banner is for Thanksgiving? I don't know.
Whoa! Whoa! It's...
Caldea's command room?
Yeah, I see how you can make that mistake, Ryuzaki, but a mistake it would be. Caldea's command room was actually modeled after this place. This is the masterpiece I have been assembling day and night for the last 3 months, ever since I first came to the Wandering Sea. I call it Spiritron Calculation Engine Trismegistus 2. A perfect reproduction of the Trismegistus I lent to Caldea and the new brains of your operation.
Too long?
No, you don't say. You said you've been assembling it, so that must mean you brought the necessary materials along with you when you came here. Between the paper moon and all this groundwork you've been laying, you're obviously no ordinary mage. Sion Altinum Socaris. It looks to me like you know even more about Caldea than we do. Yeah, a lot of what I know comes from before Caldea really even got off the ground. As you know, the Pseudo-Spiritron Calculation Engine, Tri-Hermes, is the heart of the Atlas Institute.
Wait, you mean the summon room that we had was a copy and that was the original? No, this is basically a reproduction of the command room from Caldea, which the command room in Caldea itself was a copy of Tri-Hermes from the Atlas Institute. Basically. So this would be the second reproduction or the third. Names are weird. My father, the head of the Atlas Institute at the time, was supposed to create Tri-Hermes' sister unit Trismegistus before its development was handed off to me. I proposed using Paper Moon-based zero sales as a method for sending people into the past, well, into singularities anyway. But Caldea's first director, Marisberry, had a different idea for a more reliable method. His proposal was a process he called ray shifting that involved transmitting physical bodies as spiritrons. Who lives in a base under the sea? Ryuzaki. Why? We're not doing this.
It was a more proactive approach, given that it was closer to the Atlas Institute's prognostication.
I can't do words today. Under the sea. Under the sea. Oh, here we go.
Not exactly the most cautious proposal, all told, but the fact that a mage like him was willing to reveal his most secret arts like that speaks volumes. I mean, if word had gotten out that the Anemasphere family, one of the 12 Clock Tower lords, was sharing technology with Atlas, it would have meant war with the other lords, leading ultimately to the end of the Anemaspheres. Director Marisberry understood the seriousness of the risks and chose to act anyway. So, the Atlas Institute decided to accept Caldea's request out of respect for the risks he took. Of course, none of the other lords ever did figure out what Marisberry was up to, so it ended up not really being a thing.
Hey, Jason. What?
Anyway, you all know what happened next.
R.I.P. Olga.
We provided Chaldea with Trismegistus, which enabled Chaldea to complete Chaldeus. And the Chaldea Security Organization went on to do what it was intended to. I am certain you all know more about Chaldea's actual exploits than I do. We were just the ones who gave you the tools to get things rolling.
Indeed. We do know about Chaldea's connection to the Atlas Institute. We do not, however, know about you. How did you survive the reset of the world? And why were you waiting for us here in the Wandering Sea? Took the words right out of my mouth.
You have a thing for asking questions you already know the answers to, huh, Sherlock? Are you obliged to? Will you die otherwise?
Oh, she's pushing Holmes.
I suppose since you are being so meticulous at and all, I can go ahead and tell you what you already know. Answer the first. I escaped the reset because I was in the Wandering Sea. The Wandering Sea is like its own little singularity. It is always drifting between the world's textures. That kept it safe even while the world was being wiped clean. Answer the second. I came to the Wandering Sea because I predicted the future. Trihermes collects, organizes, and makes records of a ton of data about Earth just like Chaldeus. It is like a huge sea of information all there for the taking. For alchemists like us, it might as well be our own primordial soup. I was just taking a little dip in that sea, without my father knowing, of course, when I ended up arriving at that prediction. In short, I was not sure how, but I knew the world would cease to exist in 2020. It was the biggest dilemma of my life, to say the least. I know I had to do something, so I told my father about my prediction. But that theater reject excuse for a father, great head of Atlas told me was...
Damn, she got daddy issues. Wait, hold on one quick second, guys. Just turning down Yusei a little bit.
I see humanity ending every day. Don't waste my time with trivialities like this. Besides, you discovered this problem, my darling Sion. Don't you think you should be the one to solve it? And that was when it really hit me just how understaffed the Atlas Institute really was.
Damn.
Every person there had their hands full stopping some version of the end of the world they had seen.
Damn.
While I'm at it, have a little bonus. Answer the third the moment I made my decision. I know, I will go to the Wandering Sea. So I took the parts I was using to make Trismegistus II and used them to build a Hermes instead, then knocked on the Wandering Sea's front door. By doing so, I secured a safe haven for both myself and future collaborators. 2 birds, 1 stone. I was certain that no matter how things unfolded, Chaldea was going to get knocked out of commission. It would be too important for our unknown invader.
Has daddy issues, huh? Slides into her DMs. Juan, do I have to be concerned?
There are pretty much 2 ways the world can end. Gradually and suddenly. Usually things would go gradually, progressing in stages until the lights go out, so to speak. There are leaders all around the world doing their best to identify these scenarios and keep them at bay. Meanwhile, the sudden types are more like traffic accidents where everything happens all at once. Nothing much one can do, no matter how smart. For that sort of thing, race shifting was all we had to fight back. What is happening right now with the world bleached white thanks to invaders from outer space is no exception. Thus, anyone meticulous enough to put together a plan like this would never overlook Chaldea, seeing as you were the only ones capable of race shifting. I certainly would not. If I were trying to destroy Earth, Chaldea would be right at the top of my hit list. In fact, taking it out would be my opening move. Sorry, I should have kept that to myself.
Welcome back. Basically, we're getting exposition. Apparently, Sion had daddy issues.
And her dad's all fuck off.
She has daddy issues, just like Olga, but she has a different form of daddy issues.
Slide into her DMs.
Yeah, I was like, Juan, do I have to be concerned?
So even though I had a...
What up?
It looks like you ran into Captain Nemo.
That would seem to be. We found Nemo. I'll show myself to the corner.
So even though I had a base to fight back from, there was still not anything I could do on my own. I mean, I did not know who was attacking or how they would do it.
No spoil, please. I don't even know, Nox. I don't even know.
So really, the only thing I could do was put my trust in you guys. If these invader things saw you as that big of a threat, I was sure you could prove there was a reason for that. I know you would survive and you would not give up no matter how bad things got. So, knowing that you would fight back, my task got a lot simpler. I would make you a new base. I would create a second Kalia for you and keep it ready and waiting. That was really the only answer I could come up with at the time. And now, even though you had no idea about any of this, you made it here. And that is all I have. Thanks for listening.
So, you really have been waiting for us.
Oh, stop! You're gonna make me blush. But thanks, Sion. This is probably where the last version of me would say you should have already gotten in contact with us way ahead of time, but...
She's a keeper. She made us a new home, bruh.
Are you crazy? I am far too shy for that. Besides, if you tell people their future, you end up changing that future and having to come up with a whole new plan from scratch. Exactly. It would have taken time to recalculate, and we almost certainly did not have any to spare. So I decided this was the best course of action. Okay, that makes sense, but that still doesn't explain some things.
Butterfly effect is a bitch, indeed.
Like, why are there no other mages from the Wandering Sea here? They avoided the big reset just like you did, right? So why is it just you and Captain now? Oh, they did not think this blank Earth thing was their problem, just as my father did not. No, if anything, they were even worse. They honestly did not care if post-AD humanity lived or died. Right when this whole bleaching thing started and the cryptors were giving their victory speech, they said, "You're the ones who should do something about this cataclysm. We no longer care what happens to human civilization. We do understand the attackers' ideals, but regardless, we do not share them." Then they just up and left. Oh, but before they did, they also said, "You may invite the mages of Chaldea here if you wish. Feel free to use the Wandering Sea, but only in specified areas. But take care not to enter our workshop. We can't promise you'll survive the experience." Anyway, this place used to be the Wandering Sea's entrance, so it connects to a workshop devoted to bringing back several different ages of gods. Not that that does as much good now, though, since it has that giant stone gate blocking it.
I see. So the Wandering Sea's most prominent figure saw no value in post-AD humanity. Damn! That doesn't make sense. I know, Nox! No matter. The Wandering Sea's magecraft is magecraft in the Age of Gods. There's no telling how powerful it is. What fun is there in making sense? True. We must find some way to open that stone gate and get them to help us. Mr. Goldolf?
Don't be ridiculous, Holmes! You shouldn't even be looking at that gate, let alone touching it!
Gordolf is fucking shaking!
Cack W.
Oh god, it's as if that academy principal is waiting for me just behind this gate! What the fuck? Gordoff, you good? How could this be happening? That single gate feels as though it could shatter several lords at once.
I don't know what he's on about, but he's clearly more terrified than I've ever seen him. So it may be best if we leave that gate alone. The last thing we need right now is making more enemies. The first order of business is to get the shadow border repaired. As long as we have a working ship, we can leave the wandering sea behind whenever we want. I appreciate the offer, Sion, but I'll handle the borders repairs myself. We don't want to impose on...
Hey, Da Vinci! I'm sorry, I tried to hide in the border like you told me to, but they still managed to find me!
So much for our last bit of insurance.
God damn it, Mounier. What the heck is behind that gate? Gods? I don't know.
How did you screw up this time, Mounier? How could they have found that room where I'm the only one who even knew it existed?
Well, a bunch of them got in the border and they were really cute, so before I knew it, I was going over to say hello. Mounier? Did you get caught because you were trying to simp?
He simps for little dudes.
Astolfo and Deon are very, very mad with you.
Are you sure about that?
Being French the way you're saying Mounier? Yeah, I'm probably mispronouncing it. I'm sorry, Nox. I apologize. Say hello. Wait, no, it's not like that. See, I couldn't have... You see, I couldn't have them fiddling with the border and messing things up, so I decided to give them a piece of my mind.
Sorry, you will have to forgive, Captain. Fixing up ships is kind of his... thing. Anyway, why not hold off on those repairs until later, Da Vinci? After all, there is something else we need to do.
Something else? Mounier, no sipping allowed.
That's right. What you need is a new base and new rooms. So that is what we are going to make right now, your new Chaldea base.
Well, damn. That's all I gotta say. Alright, we're about half an hour away from the broadcast starting. We'll try to get through this part as quick as possible, and then we'll switch on over to the broadcast. I want to see what's going on.
The broadcast isn't gonna be until 6 p.m.
6 p.m. your time. Well, Pacific time. What time is it right now?
It is 1:31 over here.
Oh, then. Oh, I must have gotten everything mixed up. Oh well. Time to go to bed for me though. Night, Nox. Just kill me now. No, we're not gonna kill you, Marth. I refuse. Oh yeah, I did get the time wrong. I was thinking it was earlier. Shit. Oh well. Yeah, at least I'm getting this done. It is the Veach. The Koyenskaya Veach. Anyway, what's up? What up, Koyenskaya?
I'm afraid so. Skahak Skadi has been defeated and her Tree of Emptiness is gone, taking the Scandinavian Lostbelt with it. Tragically, Ophelia didn't make it either.
Oh yeah, Kadok's there.
Spare us the performance, Koyenskaya. It makes me detest you even more than Kalia. Oh my, you saw right through me. How embarrassing. And here I was, going above and beyond to pay my respects to a fallen comrade by turning on the waterworks to go with the lip service.
God damn it.
After all, Ophelia was one of my most important clients. That jewel rank mystic eye of hers was a real beauty. Completely wasted on her, though. A textbook example of how one can have too much of a good thing. If she'd only agreed to let me have that eye before it got ruined, I would have done everything in my power to help her stay alive.
She now thinks she's in the Naruto-verse now.
Bro.
Where she can just pop out eyes and just use it as their own.
God damn it.
Next she'll be trying to steal someone's Rinnegan.
Oh god, let's not do this.
I see. Well, then I suppose it wasn't a total loss. Just the thought alone of you in possession with that eye is enough to turn my stomach. My, Akuta! I'm surprised to see you grieving over Ophelia's death, given what a misanthrope you are. Is this one of those don't know what you've got till it's gone things, or were you always secretly fond of her? Not that it is any comfort to her either way. See, the thing about friendships between girls is they're all about supporting each other just as long as there is also something in it for them. It doesn't matter how much she might have disliked me, I was at least there for her once in a while. I actually tried to help her with her problems, but all you did was sit back and watch. So where did you get off suddenly acting like she was so precious to you? You didn't do anything, so you don't get to say anything. Isn't that common sense in human society? Maybe you wouldn't have forgotten that if you hadn't shut yourself away all this time.
But she has glasses, and she reads a book. Therefore, she has 2 points more on better waifu scale than you.
Just saying. How dare you talk to me like that, you dirty little fox!
All right, that's enough, girls. Save it for after we've all been wiped out, okay? She's a secretary, if you ask me. Bruh. Come on, Akuta, honey. You've worked so hard to keep your face as emotionless as possible. Don't let all that effort go to waste. I'm surprised to hear you being so straightforward too, Koyanskaya. You usually play your cards much closer to the chest. I guess it just goes to show how much Ophelia's death really hurt the two of you. Oh, wonderful. I love seeing the men trying to act all cool and stoic, pretending like it doesn't bother them. God fucking damn it, Pepe. Look. God damn it. A vase sexy one? Damn. Look at us sharing our thoughts and feelings about the dearly departed. It's almost like a real funeral.
Stop that! I don't have any words of confidence for her. I only came here to report on my Lostbelt. I've done that, so I'll be leaving now. Pepe, Kirstaria, just to be clear, I want nothing at all to do with that fox woman. She's not good for anything but toppling nations. Don't you dare send her to my Lostbelt, not even by accident.
Damn. Damn, she really did just up and leave. Whatever happened to teamwork, huh?
You sure about this, Wodime? Koyanskaya is not the only reason Akuta was pissed. She's furious at the loss of Russia and Scandinavia. If Koyanskaya hadn't given her an easier target, she'd probably have taken her rage out on me. I can almost hear her berating me for being useless, and she'd have every right to. You know, now that you mention it, I think somebody ought to. Why not me? I mean, sure, it's great you made it back here alive after Russia got taken out and all. You're one of us. But here's a question. Why are you still alive, Kadok? It was your servant who wrecked Chaldea, right? They ought to hate you more than any of us. And here you are without even a scratch? How the hell does that work? Are they seriously that freaking stupid? Or maybe you were thinking about changing sides. It's kind of a relief to see you're still a complete asshole, Beryl. If I'd really gone over to Chaldea, I'd still be stuck on the border trying to choke down that nasty prison slop they serve about now. Trust me, they don't have enough resources to keep anyone non-essential around. I'm just a pathetic loser who managed to escape death thanks to sheer dumb luck. At least for now.
I see. A loser, huh? Beryl? I'm just busting your balls, Caddock. All I really care about is that you're still alive. Gotta say, though, it's a real shame you and Ophelia had such shitty luck. Then again, maybe it wasn't that so much as Chaldea had good luck. They're certainly not getting by on actual skill.
Excuse me? I have NP5 servants.
None dayo? I mean, I do too, but you have more NP5 than I do. Then again, you've been at this longer than I have. I really can't get my head around their idiot master still being alive. How the hell does a third-rate amateur like that keep walking away unscathed?
I have a very determined harem.
That is championed by one Umu Emperor.
And she takes shit from no one.
Not even Yusei.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yusei showing his simpness. He's gotta be either incredibly lucky or just getting carried. I've heard of flattery getting you everywhere, but this is nuts.
Yes and yes.
Pretty much.
Well, don't forget that his defenses are perfect. Marsh is his servant, after all. It only makes sense that a shielder would ensure her master is protected.
Well, well, so Marsh has been keeping him safe, huh? Now I'm even more jealous. Imagine getting to play hero while hiding behind a piece of ass like that. Excuse me?
Beryl, are you objectifying the Kohai?
I meant the whole fandom does.
Not like this.
Perhaps you did not see the dojins.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Now that I think about it, true. If we take Koyanskaya's report at face value, then I have no choice but to agree. David, what do you think of the Master of Chaldea?
Good question. It's hard to believe he's made it this far. As a rule, people going off to war must bring a proven weapon.
This isn't something they do to protect themselves or even to accomplish their mission. They simply do it because they are incapable of moving forward without their assurance that they are able to fight. And yet, the Master of Chaldea continues to fight while fully aware he has no weapon to call his own. He either has no sense of danger whatsoever, or nothing. There's no other possible explanation. He's a total joke of a mage. Hell, he doesn't even really deserve to be called a mage. The only thing he can do is rely on Chaldea's mystic codes to convert his life energy into magical energy for his servants. And since there's no way to do that over a distance, he has to be as close as possible to his servants to manage even that much. He has no way of defending himself, and he's too stupid to command his servants from a safe zone like we can. So he's only got one choice. And that's standing on the front lines like a goddamn moron. And trust me, he's trying like hell to keep from pissing himself the whole time.
Says the guy who has no servant. Oh!
Motherfucker, we have killed gods! Literal gods!
I meant, you might want to say that to Gilgamesh.
We assisted in killing motherfucking gods! Love you, Gil. Koyanskaya, let me make sure I have everything straight. You say that Chaldea didn't defeat Ophelia, but that she sacrificed her life of her own accord. You also say that in order to stop Searcher, the fiery king of giants, the one hiding in the Scandinavian Lostbelt before he could trigger Ragnarok, she used her Sirius light and acted not as a cryptor but simply as Ophelia.
Exactly, Lord Kishtaria. she abandoned her responsibilities as a crypter.
Damn, seriously? What a twist! Guess that means your ass got dumped, Wodime! Man, she was so into you two. See, this is why I can't stand chicks. You just can't trust them. Oh, great, now he's sexist. Well, I mean, that should have been obvious.
Either that or he's batting for the other team.
Pepe, can you confirm this? Thank you.
I confess.
I am disappointed. An overestimation of her abilities. Scandinavia was a peaceful Lostbelt after all. That she could not control even such a place. Oh,
that reminds me, Kirshtaria. I actually have a little question of my own. You knew about Searcher all along, right? And yet you still entrusted Scandinavia to Ophelia. In fact, weren't you the one who told her to keep Searcher around? If so, something doesn't quite add up. Searcher was the natural enemy of the Scandinavian Lostbelt, you know. Does that mean you left him there specifically so he would destroy it? Is that what the foreign god asked you to do?
yes. I did advise Ophelia to keep Searcher around. Given Skahak Scotty's nature, I thought it to be possible that she may sympathize with Chaldea.
And guess what? We never know. Woo!
Mama Scotty came home! I suggested she keep Searcher around as a sort of insurance against that eventuality. Sadly, it seems even that was too much of a burden on her. I thought it would have turned out better.
Ah, now I see. So you were worried Ophelia wouldn't be able to handle it on her own. You always knew what a weakling she was, even as you kept telling her how much you trusted her. You're a devious one, aren't you, Lord Kirshtaria? In that case, I'm happy to forget the whole thing ever happened. I'll make sure not to mention this to the foreign god, or the other alter egos, of course.
Oh, dear God.
I appreciate your...
No. Oh, wait, this is Kirshtaria. Fuck! The K's at the beginning of the names are getting me messed up! I appreciate your faith in me, Koyanskaya. Though I always find it worrying whenever you add in bonuses like that. Koyanskaya, you said you lost track of Chaldea around the North Sea. I suppose they could have escaped with a zero sail, but given their lack of resources, I can't imagine they would be willing to do so for long. In which case, they must have reached the Wandering Sea. How troublesome. That was the one place the foreign god couldn't touch, or the place the foreign god felt no need to bother with at any rate. And since the mages of the Wandering Sea have no interest in the future of modern mankind, we assumed they wouldn't interfere with our plans. But perhaps our decision to ignore them was a mistake. Huh? Not even the foreign god could do anything about them? Evidently not, since they clearly avoided being erased. The Wandering Sea is an island unto itself, both part and separate from the rest of the world. You can't take an eraser to something that already doesn't exist. Anyway, this puts us in a pretty pickle. I have no idea how we'd find them now. How about you, Koyanskaya? You can travel between Lostbelts at will. Can you track them down? I'm afraid not. I may possess independent manifestation, but I can't sneak into the Wandering Sea without knowing exactly where it is. That makes sense. Then I guess we'll just have to forget about Chaldea for now. Focus on our own Lostbelts and... Not happening, Peperoncino. Between Kadok and Ophelia, they've already taken out 2 of us. We can't ignore this Chaldean remnant any longer. We need to crush them. Quickly. Right, Wodime? There's no reason to keep eyesores like them alive any longer than we have to, is there? Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're siding with Pepe on this. You're gonna let them get away with this? Then again, I guess you're already pretty much sent, aren't you? No one could ever hope to cross that sea of yours after all. All you've got to worry about is which bottle of champagne you're gonna open after you win by default. But for us mere commoners, this is a matter of life and death. Isn't that right, Daybit? How am I supposed to enjoy my manhunts when I know Kalia could stab me in the back at any time? Come on, Koyan Skya, this is your jurisdiction here. I mean, there's
Backstabbers, we're front stabbers.
Damn.
Dirty front stabbers.
How dare they stab in the front? I mean, there's 3 of you alter egos, so can't you figure out a way to take care of them as part of your job, oh great disciples of the foreign god?
Let me think. Rasputin's team is out fighting a group of proper human history servants in the Grecian seas right now.
Oof.
And I don't know what it is that creepy...
Nandayo?
And I don't know what it is that creepy Onmyoji loves about India so much, but he refuses to budge from there, so...
I don't even know who that is, but we'll figure it out.
I guess I have to handle this one myself, even though it's not in my contract. So you want me to get rid of these pesky Chaldeans for you? Oh, all right.
Oh boy. Just like that, huh? Can you really pull it off? I mean, I thought you just said you couldn't sneak into the Wandering Sea.
Oh, don't worry about that. We pros have our ways. That said, eliminating all of them is going to be one expensive job. I doubt you could afford it. So I trust you won't mind if I take a more cost-effective measure?
Oh, what do you have in mind?
The important thing is to neutralize the threat Kalnia poses, right? Won't be a problem. They only have one master to spare, after all. So you just sit tight while I go assassinate him before anyone even notices I'm there.
Oh shit.
Well,
This is worrying. Wait, oh shit, she can warp, damn! Looks like Koyan Sky has warped away again. You really think she went to the Wandering Sea? Considering that neither the foreign god nor the disciples have been able to locate it. I have difficulty imagining even Koyan Skya will be able to infiltrate it anytime soon. Though, knowing her as I do, I expect she must have some sort of plan to reach her destination. Shit, she can actually warp to the Wandering Sea? And I was just screwing with her. Guess it really does never hurt to ask. But also, where can I get that kind of warping juju? 'Cause hot damn. Anyway, I know she'll make good on her word. I also like her pick of going the assassination route. Guess I'd better make sure I stay on her good side from now on. That way, I know I'll have a ticket out of my Lostbelt if everything goes to shit. Why so pessimistic, Beryl? Is your Lostbelt really that horrid? Let's just say it's all going to plan. Right, Wodime? Oops, I've said too much. Time to go. Later, Kadok. You enjoy that Greek nightlife since you've got nothing to do but live it up. Oh, and save me a few drinks. If I screw up too, we can have a If I screw up too, we can have a loser's night out on the town.
I'm actually gonna head out right now because I'm gonna get ready for work.
All right, you say, have a good day at work. Don't fall in.
Later.
Later, buddy. And thus went you say. I miss him already, chat room. As if he wasn't treating me like a traitor just a few minutes ago. The worst part is he meant it. Whatever. This meeting's done, so I'm heading out too. Besides, I only just got to this Greek Lostbelt. You said there's a few different poles here, right? I'm gonna check them out while I heal up. And thus number 3. I'm glad to see Kadok doing so well. He's still as angsty as ever, of course, but he's so much more brazen now than he used to be. It's wonderful. Anyway, I think I'll be going now, too. Kirshtaria, David. This may not be my place to ask, but aren't you two at all sad about Ophelia's death? Good question. I can't say I've spent much time giving Ophelia any real thought from the beginning. But for what it's worth, I do feel her loss. There goes Pepe. Oh no, David went. I see. Looks like I'll be the only one bringing flowers to her figurative grave then. But that's okay. Flowers are the one thing my Lostbelt has plenty of. It might not line up with her beliefs, but I can still hold my own little funeral for her. I'll be sure to add some flowers for you too, Kirshtaria, since I've not seen you so much as smile since you sat in that chair. And thus there was one. You're indefatigable? Your indefatigable positivity never ceases to impress me, Pepe. I'm lucky to have you around. But you needn't concern yourself with me. Losing the Scandinavian Lostbelt is no more than a minor setback. That we no longer have Searcher as a failsafe if things take a turn for the worse was a strategic loss, however. Still, if there's anything I regret... Ophelia. We only knew each other for a few years, but I knew you were a kind and gentle woman at heart. Did you see me as some sort of great figure? I will strive to live up to that. I will end proper human history in order to write a new one and build new truth in its wake. Damn, he determined. You may try to resist members of Chaldea, but in the end, it is we cryptors who will prevail. Damn, it was nice that we got some time with that. Shit. More story! It's the prologue that never ever ends. Damn, we are at 2 hours through this prologue already. 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after docking at the Wandering Sea. What? Oh my god. Last part. That's true. Damn. They really made this place look like Chaldea. Hot damn.
As you can see, I did my best to recreate Chaldea right here in the Wandering Sea. I call it the Wandering Sea Chaldea Base. Go on, everyone. I believe a round of applause is in order.
There was even whistling.
This is amazing, Senpai. I can't believe Sion and Captain built all this in just 2 weeks.
Indeed. This is quite the contribution to our cause. But then I suppose this is what the Atlas Institute's brightest can do. I say, you there. You didn't forget about my director's office, did you? The one I ordered with a private bathroom?
Wait. You are the director?
You go, Captain! They just added the border, so no more black spaces. Damn. Yes, that's right. I'm the captain of this ship, so to speak. I asked for 3 things. A gorgeous director's office, a stylish operations room, and a German-style kitchen. This command room should suffice for operations, and I already verified that the kitchen is up to snuff, but I haven't even seen my director's office anywhere. I presume you took my importance and safety into consideration and made it a secure hidden room? That sort of initiative goes a long way with me. You will have a lot to look forward to when it comes to your starting salary now that you're in my employ. God fucking damn it, Gordolf.
Crap. I used an empty warehouse for that.
I see. So you used an empty warehouse for my office's entrance, eh? I commend you for arranging such an elaborate disguise. But I must say, passing through a warehouse whenever I enter or leave my room sounds like a bother. Tell me, Captain, how would you feel if that were your quarters?
All right, you convinced me. Anything worth doing's worth doing right. Sion, I'm heading out on another job. I have to make sure everything is perfect. Huh. I guess our first servant summoning with Chaldea's Spirit Origin Graph will have to wait then. Ryuzaki, Mosh, Sir Gordolf, staff members. And of course the 2 servants, Da Vinci and Sir Holmes. Let me first congratulate you on a job well done with all you have accomplished these past 2 weeks. As you saw when you first got here, the Wandering Sea is not exactly the most accommodating place. But that all changes today. From now on, you will each have your own private rooms, no more sharing one big communal space. We also have a cafeteria now, which should be serving proper food starting tomorrow. I have been living on supplements and artificial blood for a long time now, so building a cafeteria was a novel experience for me.
Damn.
Now then, I think it is time for the first Chaldea Atlas Joint Strategy meeting. Oh, but first, do you know what the Atlas Institute is, or would you like a refresher?
I'm good, thank you. May I say something before we begin deliberations, Miss Sion? Apart from the fact that you are a survivor of the Atlas Institute, we still know very little about you. For example, what is your motive here? Why are you helping us?
Why? I am not sure how to answer that. I mean, when you're faced with a problem, you work to solve it, right? And as far as this particular problem goes, you people of Chaldea are essential to the solution. I thought that was why we decided to join forces and become friends. Wait, does this mean I was the only one who thought that? Only one who thought that?
Of course we're friends.
We are? Great, then we can get down to business.
My apologies. I let my cautious nature get the better of me. I should have remembered that the Atlas alchemists are not motivated by personal gain. Their sole desire has always been solving problems. I do beg your pardon, Miss Sion. Please rest assured that I am delighted to have gained such a capable ally.
She's so happy. Right then, shall we get down to business? I went ahead and skimmed through your logs from the day Chaldea was attacked until you ended up here. December 31st, 2019, Chaldea is attacked and frozen solid. That same day, 7 pillars of light are seen streaking down from space, and Kishtaria Wodine broadcasts his victory speech. Kishtaria used to be a master from Team A, the linchpin of Chaldea's race shift experiment. But now, he refers to the new group he belongs to as the Cryptors. Given that Team A was found to be missing during the operations to unfreeze them before Chaldea was attacked, we can assume that the Cryptors Kishtaria refers to are the other Team A members. As for all of you, you undertook a zero sale in the Shadow Border in order to escape the Oprichniki. Although you only spent a week inside void space, 3 months had passed when you emerged from into standard space. To do so, the border had to rely on your sole connection to standard space at the time, the Oprichniki. This led you to the Russian Lostbelt, a frigid alternate history inhabited by the Yaga.
Ivan the Terrible.
As you attempted to gather more information about the situation, you ended up facing off with Ivan the Terrible, the king of the Russian Lostbelt. You then managed to cut down Orochi, the tree of emptiness that had taken root there. I am still working on what these trees actually are. But based on the data about its internal gravitational
Blah, blah, blah. These are many big words.
But based on the data about its internal gravitational field recorded during the battle, I think we can make an educated guess. Once the tree was cut down, the storm it had been generating disappeared, and you were finally able to pick up my broadcast from the Wandering Sea. From there, you decided to make a bearing for the North Sea. A beeline for the North Sea. But on the way, you ran into another obstacle. The Scandinavian Lostbelt, a history stuck in perpetual twilight after Ragnarok went awry. When I first saw you had lost the Paper Moon, I thought I may have screamed.
Oh, what?
When I first saw that you had lost the Paper Moon, I might have maybe screamed a little bit, and it was very unbecoming of an Eltnem. So you can imagine my relief when I found out you recovered it. You then went on to face Skahak Skadi, the king of the Scandinavian Lostbelt, and were able to cut down its tree of emptiness, Sombrero. An impressive track record. After that, a battered and damaged Shadow Border finally arrived at the North Sea and made its way inside the Wandering Sea. Excuse me. And now, here we are. Did I get all that right? Do you have logs other than the ones on the border?
Oh, now that I think of it. Hold on one quick second. Hold on. I gotta reestablish the charging. There we go. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to recharge it. We'll put it back on the charge.
It keeps popping out. Oh, right. Back when Senpai and I stopped by some ruins we found along the way. Huh? You found a survivor's journal? And you failed to mention it? Let me see that. So there were some people lucky or maybe unlucky enough to escape the bleaching. It also says the attack lasted for 3 months, although... Huh? What's up? Is there a problem with it? No, not a problem exactly. It's just odd that whoever wrote this decided to record it on paper.
Well, of course they did, young Sion. There was no electricity out there. These ruins were no more than a few shattered buildings. There was no generator anywhere in sight.
Exactly. And that is why it is so odd that these letters were not written in ink or pencil. It is as though they were burned into the paper or something like paper. Does this mean there was some kind of power plant out there after all? Well, we can work on that later, once we have more information. So, you have been inside 2 of the Lostbelts now and experienced their differences from proper human history for yourselves. These Lostbelts are dead-end timelines that were pruned away by human history itself once they were deemed unworthy of being allowed to continue.
Ugh.
For example, the Russian Lostbelt diverted from proper human history in the year AD 1570. And it seems that each and it seems that each Lost Belt to appear on Earth was continued from its point of historical divergence on to the present day.
1 second. Just grabbing myself some water. So much reading quenches the thirst of Ryu.
However, just because a Lost Belt may have diverged from further back in the past does not necessarily mean it is stronger. A Lost Belt's strength, or threat really, is not so much a matter of its age, but how much it differs from proper human history. The Yaga may have been physically different from mankind, but their lifestyle and culture were still carried over from proper human history. By contrast, the people in Scandinavia may have led peaceful lives, but their society was essentially being kept on life support. So, given what we know from those two, I decided to come up with a metric we could use to rank and compare the Lost Belts. I call it their Lost Belt depth. The greater the Lost Belt depth, the more strongly it refutes proper human history.
So, what was the Lost Belt depth for the two we've seen so far?
I went ahead and assigned preliminary Lost Belt depth rankings for all 7 of the Lost Belts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this makes this nice and clear. You Atlas Institute people really do work fast. As you can see, there are 3 Lost Belts in Europe, As you can see, there are 3 Lost Belts in Europe, 2 in Asia, 1 in South America, and 1 in the middle of the Atlantic. That last Lost Belt is the only place on Earth that still has an ocean from before the world was reset.
Huh?
Wait, cut! Scratch that! I forgot about the Wandering Sea. We still have oceans too, obviously.
Never mind that. Did you say the Atlantic? There can't possibly be a Lost Belt in the middle of the Atlantic. There's never been any inhabitants in the middle of the ocean in all of recorded history.
Well, there are now. In fact, that Atlantic Lost Belt is our ultimate objective. That is the one spreading its tree of emptiness branches all throughout Earth's atmosphere. And I have good cause to believe it is where we will find the Cryptor's leader, Kirshtaria Wodheim. An Atlantic Lost Belt, huh? In that case, there's only one place I can imagine it could be. Do you think it's really possible, Holmes? This sort of thing is your forte, isn't it?
I can't speak with complete certainty. But if what you are thinking is correct, we will certainly have our work cut out for us. For one thing, we have no means of getting there, as the border is simply incapable of making such a long sea voyage. But there is another, more immediate difficulty. If there truly is a civilization in the Atlantic, it will be much, much older than any of the 4 great civilizations. It will have existed since prehistoric days, a robust yet stable world that will have had over 12,000 years to develop.
Come on now, man. Don't whip out on me now. If this Lost Belt is the greatest immediate threat to us, not to mention Wodheim's home base, it is our duty to take the fight to him. The other Lost Belts can wait. We should be on our way to the Atlantic even as we speak.
I recommend that course of action as well. Unlike Russia and Scandinavia, the storm walls bordering the Lost Belts in China and India are not expanding, so there should be no danger in leaving them be for a while. As for the Lost Belts in Britain and South America, Trismegistus calculates an extremely high probability that they will both self-destruct if left to their own devices. I have not been able to get a proper reading on the British Lost Belt's depth, but that is just another sign that it is a poor fit for this world. I've been unable to confirm what is going on in there, but compared to proper human history and the foundation of humanity, it is pretty clear that humanity in there is on the verge of collapse. So it is reasonable to assume that mankind in the British Lost Belt will go extinct within the span of months rather than years. Though, I do wonder why the British Lost Belt is the only one surrounded by a wall of light rather than storms. We saw that on the border too, and came to the conclusion that it'd be best for us to stay away from the British Isles. Last is the South American Lostbelt. While it appears to have a very high value to its Lostbelt depth, I cannot seem to get any clear information. So I can only conclude that its civilization is just about dead and gone. And that in turn means that even among all these bizarre histories, it is exceptional. And thus not one we need to concern ourselves with as far as fighting with the others for dominance. So, in short, your next destination is the Atlantic. To that end, we will be making some extensive modifications on the border, and by we, I mean Da Vinci with me assisting. However, since it will take at least a month to finish, I would like to invite the rest of you to enjoy a bit of rest and relaxation here in the meantime.
Heading out, and remember, God damn it, Gordolf. Indeed, you say. Have a good day at work, my friend.
That goes double for you, Sir Gordolf and Ryuzaki. Once we get our operation going, you two will be on the front lines, so you should take advantage of the rest while you can. You'll need to get all the rest you can before the final battle in the Atlantic.
Don't have to sea voyage in the border, huh? You'll understand soon. As the commander of this I'll find out soon. As the commander of this outfit, I hardly expect to be out on the front line, but you are right about me having been under considerable stress. Indeed, now would seem to be an excellent time to recuperate. I must say, I had heard that every mage in the Atlas Institute was a cranky old misanthrope, but you turned out to be a most considerable young lady. It would be the height of rudeness to turn down such a kind offer. Now that I think about that. Now then, I think I'll begin with a nice hot shower in my wonderful new office. Things are finally looking up for old Gordolf. We'll have the world saved in no time. Wait, what's happening?
Why don't you go rest up too, Senpai? I know I can't wait to see what happens or what our new rooms are like.
Yes, let's go check them out. Follow me, foe.
Man, I'm kinda jealous. But if anyone deserves some free time, it's those two. Anyway, how about us, Sion? Are we going to keep going with the meeting? I should warn you, even you might have a hard time modifying the border. Good point. Your designs appear to be all too similar from the magecraft from the Middle Ages, while mine are based off cutting-edge alchemy. We could well end up having incompatible design philosophies. But never mind that. Truthfully, I am much more interested in that exoskeleton. I think you call it the Ortonox? Mosh's own spirit origin tuning is perfect, but the Ortonox still has a long way to go. I imagine it is pretty difficult for Mosh to fight in that. Am I wrong? Well, yeah. I had to build a lot of the Ortonox from spare parts for the border that I had just had lying around, so of course it's not perfect. So what did you want to mess with? You know there's no way to restore her old defensive power, right? Of course. We cannot possibly recreate Galahad's gift with Earth as it is now. So instead, I was hoping you might let me tinker with the bunker bolt mechanism. It does not have to be right this second, but I have something in particular I would like to add to it before we get to the Atlantic. Before I got pulled onto Trismegistus' development, I was working on a conceptual weapon related to one's natural longevity.
Oh dang, Ryu, you're streaming early. I know, Maki, how you doing? I decided to get through the Lostbelt 2 prologue before the Chaldea broadcast went live tonight. Honestly, I made the mistake in thinking that the Chaldea broadcast was going to start broadcasting earlier, but now that I know that it's going to be broadcasting later, I might just have to do a second stream later on. Oh, it looks like my old room. It's just like being back at Chaldea.
Whoa! I know. Some of the details are a little different, but it's still an amazing recreation of Chaldea's rooms.
I know, they got her room right.
Xion and Captain really outdid themselves.
Why don't you go check out your own room, Mosh?
Oh, yes, good idea. I was so happy I forgot all about that. Okay, I'll go take a look at the room they gave me right now. We're all done with work for the day, so there's no reason not to relax and enjoy yourself now. Good night, Senpai. I'll see you tomorrow morning for breakfast in the new cafeteria.
Apples! Indeed. Oh man, once I let myself relax, it felt like my exhaustion hit all at once.
Huh?
I sleep now. Looks like it's 1 in the morning. Come to think of it, I didn't have any dinner. Bo's still fast asleep. They said the cafeteria should be ready now. At least you won't wake up with a Kiyohime near you? Bless.
I can't believe this. The nerve of that Atlas Churi! Not only did he not have my director's office ready, he had the gall to tell me to use a sleeping bag at the dock until it was done! Some captain he is. No doubt he's some pirate scum of a heroic spirit if he thinks he can treat me like... No, this won't do. I can't lose my temper like this. Got to get a hold of yourself. Be elegant. Breathe from the diaphragm, just like Tool taught you. Use a sleeping bag. Captain may try to hide it, but his dignity is unmistakable. No pirate could fake that. But then, who could he really be? I just can't tell. If only I could ask him myself. But I can't do that. A commander must maintain such a dignity. Why can't he just accept that we're allies now and tell us his true name already? Well, I'd better make myself comfortable since I'll be spending the night here again. Mounier. Mounier, Kawata, Octavia, Tomlin, Jin, Cayenne, Elron, Marcus, Kirillite, Ryuzaki. I see he had no problem remembering to make rooms for all my staff. Well, they may have their cushy beds, but there's one thing I've got that they don't. Midnight snack time. Now then, I think I'll go break in the new kitchen.
Who is this Tool? Because you did leave enemies on our doorstep scored off, indeed. Food! Motherfucker, do you have cake? You gonna share some of that cake, Gordy? I want that cake. Between the curling Chaldean spaces, I could see him eating. Do you often raid the kitchen like this, Director? Heck, who made that cake, indeed?
I'm not raiding anything. I'm merely having my midnight tea time.
You're sharper than you look, aren't you? Never imagined anyone besides me would try to get a jump on the kitchen. Still, I do commend your taste. I presumed you were lured here by the sweet scent of butter? Oh, very well then. I've already had my fill. Here, you can have the other half. There's some leftover tea as well if you want it. Gordolf knows how to share! Yay! It smells so good, how can I refuse? That would be great, thank you. I hope it's a whole cake. That tea. Oh, by the way, is everything alright with you? And with the demi-servant girl, for that matter. Never mind. I can see you must have woken up in the middle of the night despite being utterly exhausted. That can only mean you've been unable to relax your mind amid all that has happened. I would not trust that cake. I don't know who made it. It's just us. We'll be fine. Well, I can hardly blame you. This must have been an arduous journey for a young man with no military experience. The cake is a lie. Don't say that. Once you've had some cake and a nice hot cup of tea, you should have no trouble drifting right off. Go back to your room once you've finished that, and you'll see how right I am. And of course, I trust that you will be joining me in pretending none of this happened tomorrow morning. Now that you've eaten the other half of the cake I found here, that makes you my accomplice after all.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said, of course. I found this cake here for a note that said, "For Ryuzaki." Don't bother making excuses. Your friends baked it as part of a master welcome party they'll be throwing tomorrow morning, didn't they? Some nerve you lot have throwing a party and not inviting me. I admit I was pretty steamed when I saw that. Bruh! Damn it, Gordy! I admit I was pretty steamed when I saw this cake with your name on it, but I calmed down quickly and decided to do the kind thing and taste it for you. Right. Before I knew it, I'd eaten half of the thing. In fact, I was just appreciating how delightfully sweet its cream was when you found me. Now then, are you all finished? Good, good. This makes us partners in crime. Much is bad at secrets, bruh. But I thought you made this cake, Director. Director, you look kind of pale. Huh? Hold on. You mean you didn't know about this cake? Then who made it? And more importantly, is it just me or are we both looking off color? I also can't help but notice that I'm feeling rather cold and dizzy all of a sudden. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized life form detected. Civilian personnel, please remain in your room. Security team, please suit up and come to the command room.
An unauthorized life form? Then he's got an intruder here? What the?
Get back before you get hurt. There's a real nasty woman over there.
Captain!
This way, Director!
Well,
It's Koi and Sky, isn't it?
well, this is an unpleasant surprise. I never thought a grown man would stoop into stealing food meant for a child. In fact, you shocked me so much that I lost control of my presence concealment. It seems like the one thing to excel at is getting in other people's way. Wouldn't you agree, Your Excellency?
God damn you, bitch!
Tomamovich Koyanskaya? Impossible! How did you get into the Wandering Sea?
Oh, hold up. Run that name by me again?
Trade secret! This is a special trick I'm afraid I can only do once. And now, you've gone and ruined it, Your Excellency. There was only enough poison in that cake for one person. Half a portion means half the effect. I can't believe my plan to poison him without leaving behind any evidence has backfired so spectacularly.
Poison? Poison? Don't be absurd! I gave it a thorough taste test to ensure it was safe! Between the buttery scent, the buttery taste, and the creamy light texture, it was a perfectly gourmet cake!
Nobody poisons the cake.
If it had been truly poisoned, I would have spat it out on the first bite!
I accounted for that, of course. I made sure to use just enough that not even a mage would notice. I even went to the trouble of mixing it into the delectable cake instead of plain old water, just to be doubly certain.
Son of a bitch. Cake.
God damn you, you son of a bitch!
Well, what's done is done.
Hence we poisoned the tea. Bro, no!
And since it looks like everyone else is on their way here now, I think I'll take my leave before things turn violent. I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring out what the poison was with Sherlock and Da Vinci here, but that's all you'll be able to do. If you want to actually neutralize the poison, well, you'll have no choice but to fight your little friends to the death again. And that should be quite entertaining in its own right.
God damn it!
Damn it, she's warping away! What are you waiting for, you fool? Hurry up and capture before she... Oh.
It's no use. She's already gone. Never mind her now. We need to get you two to the infirmary. Sion, we've got an emergency. Take Da Vinci and meet us inside the border. I'll do my best to cleanse the poison from them in the meantime.
Emergency operation. I just wanted a mini vacation.
Just got out of the infirmary.
Senpai! Are you okay? What did the test say?
Calm yourself, Miss Kyrie Light. I'll get to that. It's been half a day since Koya and Skya infiltrated our new base. We've done everything we can to treat Ryuzaki and Mr. Goldolf. Bluntly, Mr. Goldolf has at most 10 days left to live. As for Ryuzaki, this is rather difficult for me to say, but... difficult as this is to say, he is essentially fine. The poison remains in his system, but it will have no more effect than a bad cold.
Fuck yeah! We live, bitch!
A cold? Even though it's fatal for Director Gordolf?
That can't be right. We both ingest the same amount of poison.
Yes, but thanks to his contract with Miss Kyrie Light, Mr. Ryuzaki has a rather potent resistance to poison.
That's right, I forgot about that! We have an anti-poison skill attached to us! That's why Serenity loves us!
Almost forgot all about that.
And this is why Mosh is best Kohai. We never have to worry about food poisoning, damn it!
If that contract were to be broken, he would most likely be dead in an hour. Protagonist powers activate. Yes!
Thanks, Mosh. You saved me again.
Well, of course I'm honored to be helpful, but...
Oh, so we would have died in 1 hour, damn.
Do we still have to do something to help Director Gordolf?
Damn straight you do. What are you waiting for? I know you can figure out an antidote. They say genius recognizes genius, right? And you're two of the greatest geniuses in human history. Then put all that genius to work and help me already.
I'm terribly sorry, but for once, there's nothing we can do. Must be his frame. Bruh! We analyzed Koei and Skya's poison, and I'm afraid she's chosen some, frankly, troublesome ingredients. Its base sequence does not exist on Earth in 2020. As such, there is no way for humanity in its current state to reproduce it. Which also means it's impossible to formulate an antidote.
Its base sequence doesn't exist on Earth in 2020?
Oh shit.
So Trismegistus II is telling us, yeah. We did determine that the poison they ingest is some sort of natural substance, but we have had no success determining what planet it was extracted from. All we know is its name, Zhan Shui Ming Mai, or Immortal Decline, and the fact that it was used a number of times in the past. I can tell you that its name is likely of Taoist origin, considering all of its references to immortality, and that the planet it comes from is medicinal, but unfortunately that is all.
If it doesn't exist on Earth in 2020, then...
This can't be happening. Then my chances for receiving an antidote are 0.
Not to worry. That's what you've got to me for.
Glasses, Vinci! Glasses, Lolly Vinci, yay!
We may not be able to reproduce the poison just yet, but But since we know it is of Taoist origin, it most likely comes from China, so our next step is clear. Just because it's gone in the modern era doesn't mean we're out of options. After all, we got a whole different China we know nothing about just waiting to be explored. A China that followed a completely different path than the one to proper human history. So I am absolutely, completely certain that we will find an antidote to that poison in the Chinese Lostbelt.
So we have to go to China for Gordolf. Damn.
Even if we don't, we can learn what it's made from by studying the local ley lines.
Can't wait to try out Chinese cuisine. I want some of that egg fried rice. Wait, does China do egg fried rice? I just want rice. Can we just have rice? Chat room, can we just have a rice smorgasbord?
As luck would have it, I have just managed to summon the perfect guide for us.
What?
Come on in! This is a momentous occasion. The very first helper resummoned with Caldea's spirit origin graph.
Who's the helper?
Eat faster than the wind, cuter than fire. This lotus spirit charms even melted the hearts of Taiyi Shenren. That's right, it's the artificial bar.
Yay! Neza!
That's right, it's the artificial Baobei made in ancient China, the marshal of the central altar, Crown Prince Neza. Da Vinci, that intro is wasted on me. It's embarrassing. But I am honored to be the first resummoned. Ni hao, happy day.
You say, where your walk? Yay! We got Neza back! So Neza, going back to our previous engagement, on this chart, which do you identify as?
Ryuzaki, Mosh, I have heard what happened. You did so well surviving that. I will help you from now on. I will work 3 times harder to make up for lost time.
Thank you, Neza.
That's wonderful, Da Vinci! You beautiful goddess! I knew glasses suited you! Then you'll go to the Chinese Lostbelt to save me? Fantastic! The Atlantic Lostbelt can wait. Besides, we need to deal with all of the cryptas sooner or later. Prepare to go immediately, everyone! We're invading the Chinese Lostbelt to take back proper human history!
The next Lostbelt.
No, I understand how you feel, Master, but Director Gordolf's life is at stake. We have to deal with all of the Lostbelts no matter what may be awaiting us in them. After all, we're not wanderers. We have our own world with our own history.
I know.
Alright, I understand and I have no objections. This should be a good learning experience. Besides, you are still technically poisoned yourself, Ryuzaki. Just because it is not affecting you right now does not necessarily mean it will not later. We really should neutralize it.
Wonderful! This is tremendously promising. What are we waiting for? Let's get the border ready to...
Not so fast. There's something else we need to clear up first. How did Koyanskaya enter the Wandering Sea? We need to understand that so we can know it can't happen again. It should be impossible to warp into the Wandering Sea from the outside since it's impossible to see and its coordinates are always changing. And yet she popped inside like it was nothing, which means...
There must have been something she was able to use as an anchor. Just to clear up any doubts, Miss Sion, I don't suppose Koyanskaya was originally from the Wandering Sea. Or perhaps she had visited here at least once before.
No chance. This was definitely her first time here.
Then that leaves only one possibility. One of us summoned her. Or rather, more precisely, one of us possesses something with some connection to her.
Something connected to her? What do you think it could be?
Gordolf.
For this, I doubt For this, I doubt it's anything related to magecraft. Could be as simple as a pair of gloves or a hairbrush. Whatever it is, I'm guessing it's something small that contains a fragment of Koyanskaya herself. Director Gordolf? Is something wrong?
Gordolf, what did you do? What did you do, Gordolf?
I'm so sorry, Your Excellency. I appreciate your kindness, really. But I've been hurt too many times in the past. I just can't bring myself to trust anyone else again.
Oh, fuck. Gordolf.
Even though I really want to.
No. Be gone! Be gone, thought!
Yes, of course. I completely understand, darling. Rest assured, I am a patient man. I can wait as long as I must to melt the ice around your heart.
God fucking damn it. I mean, she is part of the Tamamo, but not our Tamamo, indeed. In the meantime, you may use my connections as you see fit. I'm not known as Music the Phoenix for nothing, after all. My passion is as hot and sultry as my namesake. I swear to you that one day, my undying love will find the perfect mink coat to warm your frozen heart. God, fuck. Tamamo no mai! We need you! Huh? Why aren't you saying anything?
Forgive me, Your Excellency. I was just so touched by what you said. Here, Your Excellency. I want you to have this lipstick. Pretend it's me. Keep it close to your heart where no one can ever see it. I know how awful I can be, so I'm afraid I may end up disappointing you over and over and over.
Over and over?
But please to remember this. If you swear to hold on to that lipstick forever and ever, I promise you that one day I will return to you, no matter what fate may have to store.
You would have thought he would have yeeted after being betrayed by her? Snuggling up even closer, bruh.
Yes, of course I'll remember. I'll have faith in you, Koyanskaya. I always will.
God damn it, Gordolf.
Oh. Ah!
He just started bawling. Is that lipstick?
Why, you! Ah, you stupid thing!
So it turns out it was actually Gordy's fault.
God fucking damn it, Gordolf! Sounds like you broke it. True. Never underestimate the power of the thirst of Gordolf. How does one break lipstick? I don't know. Farewell, lipstick. Farewell, fond memories. At any rate, that's one problem taken care of. We finished investigating the base and removed all traces of Koyanskaya or anything she left behind. We should no longer have to worry about unexpected visits from her in the future, correct, Mission?
Yeah, she had one shot at taking you out and she blew it. I would venture a guess that she is none too pleased right now, but you know what they say. What goes around comes around.
Oh, fuck. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. Holmes! Da Vinci!
As I was saying, we need to leave for the Chinese Lostbelt immediately. I trust the border is ready. We only have 10 days to find this plant, and we can't waste a single minute. Come to think of it, are you sure we'll make it in time? I'm not already done for, am I?
Don't worry, I have a thought about that. I just need to run it by Sion.
Imagine if you eat the whole thing and stared back at her being like, bitch, that's adorable. I have poison resistance. That'd be hilarious.
Sion, you designed the paper moon. Do you think it'd be possible to zero sail from here all the way to the Chinese Lostbelt's border? Especially since I'm guessing Captain there is actually... Shut it, Da Vinci. I can't stand having other people share my secrets. Of course, I'll keep my mouth shut. As long as you help us out, that's all that matters. In my estimation, a zero sail should let us jump from the Wandering Sea straight to China. We'd still have to worry about getting inside from there, of course, but I figured the actual trip to the Lostbelt would take less than a day. What do you think, Sion? Am I totally off base? No, all sounds right to me, Da Vinci. No wonder you are Chaldea's, or rather humanity's guardian. I would have suggested the same thing, you were just quicker about it. The Atlas Institute will be glad to get you out of the Chinese Lostbelt, get you to the Chinese Lostbelt. Right, Captain? I'm not part of the Atlas Institute, but I suppose I can help. I'll have you to the Chinese Lostbelt in less than half a day. After that, it's all up to you guys, Ryuzaki.
Thanks, Captain. I really like Sion's design in FG. I like her too!
Foo! Guess we all agree then. Okay, everyone, get ready to head out. I estimate you should have enough room in the border to fit supplies for about 15 days. I will open up the Wandering Seas dock in an hour, so please make sure you are all set by then. Your next destination is the Chinese Lostbelt.
Then she said she owns us in the first part. Like, what? Not gonna lie, that was actually funny. She is bae. She is 9 out of 10.
Your objective is to obtain some Your objective is to obtain some Zhan Zhui Ming Mai. Investigate the Lostbelt and completely cure your 2 poisoned personnel. Oh, and for the bonus round, you can defeat the Lostbelt's king, cut down the Tree of Emptiness, and take out the Cryptor. I know you are working against the clock as well as any hostiles you encounter, but try to stay calm. At this point, any differences the Atlas Institute or the Wandering Sea may have had no longer matter. From this point on, I hereby dub the Wandering Sea Chaldea No. 2, Novum Chaldea. As Trismegistus II's caretaker, I will do everything I can to support you. Alright then. It is time to get this operation, this order to explore and decipher Lostbelt No. 3, underway. Good luck with everything, and I will see you all when you get back.
Onward! Lots of hugs since she prepared for this. Indeed. In search of an antidote. And the Chinese Lostbelt drops tonight. After the Chaldea broadcast. Okay. Alright. So, with this all in mind, now that we got through the prologue, thank God. For those watching this prologue on YouTube later, thank you so much for joining. And I will see you guys in Lostbelt 3. I'm Ryuzaki MK7, and take care. See you later. For those watching watching with me live on Twitch right now, for the recording for the streams for Lostbelt 3, I'm planning on trying to get through all of Lostbelt 3 next week. Like, as much as I can. There's going to be a, I'm gonna try to get through it as much as possible before, me and my family, move into our new place. But I do want you guys to know, we're gonna be doing, like, the recording for it a little bit differently. I'm gonna be doing, the streams in, sessions from sections to different sections. I'm gonna look up how many sections are in the Lostbelt. I'm not gonna look at any spoilers. I'm just gonna see how many sections there are, and we're gonna section them off. And I'm going to be releasing the Lostbelt sections on YouTube individually. Based on what I've been releasing so far on YouTube in terms of the FGO Lostbelt stories, my read-throughs of them, they all come out as like 5+ hours stream archives, and it goes through a lot. They go through a lot. So instead, I'm going to be doing separate recordings for them while we're live. Why is this Lostbelt sin? I don't know yet, Maki. We're gonna figure that out. So that's how I'm planning to do these upcoming Lostbelts. Well, this upcoming Lostbelt, I should say. So expect that to happen. Hopefully we can get started on the Lostbelts as on Lostbelt 3 as early as either Saturday or Sunday. For those watching live here on Twitch. So be on the lookout for that. On all my socials for that good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I have to say about the Lostbelts. Yeah, it's been a while. We got a while to go until the broadcast. I am going to I'm going to go offline for a bit. Just because we don't have any thing going on at the moment. I want to be able to stream the watch the Caldia broadcast live with you guys. So hopefully you guys will come back when we do that. In the meantime, who do we want to raid? Let's see. What can we do? Do I want to raid anybody? Let's see. So, yeah, we got all that going on. Also, thank you so much again for those who followed on the stream. Anime God Kid and Emu Lapis, I appreciate it. Nox, thank you for stopping by and dropping by the bits. Oh, yeah, Maki, you just missed Nox earlier. Nox was here. Ever heard of monster trains? Define monster and define trains. Let's see. Who can we raid? I'm trying to figure out who we can raid. Ooh! Wait a minute.